Welcome back to my channel. After waiting for such a long time and finally trying to pull the trigger, I decided to get the Aperture Amaran F7. Now I looked through the market and I went through a lot of LED light and decided to settle on this LED light over everything else that's out on the market. So I'm going to give you my 5 reasons why you should pick this LED above everything else. So let's hop into it. So the number one reason why I love the Aperture F7 is because of the size factor. It's portable and easy to carry around. It comes in about 6 inches long, 3.5 inches wide, and about 1 inch thick. Now when you put this head-to-head comparison against my Manfrotto, what I'm currently using, it's almost similar in size. It's only a 1/2 inch longer and a 1/2 inch wider. But the trade-off you get is you get double the lux capacity, about 1500 lux, in comparison to what I'm currently using my Manfrotto, which is only 600 lux. I think it's a totally fair trade-off, and I'm happy to carry the Aperture F7 in my bags. Now, the second reason why I got the Aperture F7 was because of the lux capacity, and you can also throw in the CRI index. Now, what I was currently using was the Manfrotto, which only had a lux capacity of 600 lux, and that was rated at 3 foot away. And in my opinion, especially when using it nighttime and daytime, it barely made a difference. Unless I had that light like a foot away from my face, it wasn't going to make a huge difference on the camera, both during photography or videography. So what I was looking for in the new LED light was something that had double the lux capacity, and the Aperture F7 had a lux capacity of about 1500 at 3.3 foot away. So in my book, having that ability to make a lighting contrast on your face make a huge impact. Now, part of the second reason was the CRI factor of 95%. What CRI stands for is Color Render Index. Now, when you flash Aperture F7 on my shirt, you want to make sure that the reproducibility of that color blue on my shirt a high percentage within comparison to the daylight. So with a 95%, the higher the value, the better it is. Now, the third reason why I love the Aperture F7 was because it had a removable battery and it could also accept alternate battery sources. Now, when my Manfrotto LED light died, it died on you. The only way you can power it was wait for the battery recharge in 2 or 3 hours, or just continue shooting. There's no way to continue powering it up through an external power source. You just have to wait. And that's where the Aperture F7 really shines. When that battery dies, I could easily replace it with another NP battery. Or if I'm out on the field and I didn't have no NP battery, I could also go power it through a portable USB charger bank. The Aperture F7 accepts USB-Cs, so that means also one less wire that I have to carry around. And also for videographers who have camcorders, it can also be powered by D-tap wire. So with that multiple options of being extremely versatile, especially on the field, it makes it a huge winner in my book. What I also liked about the Aperture F7 was that it had an LED light status indicator. Here, this knob controls both the intensity and the kelvins. So right now I have it set at 5600 Kelvin at 100% intensity. So let me turn. If you click it once, you could change the color from all the way from 9500 Kelvin to all the way down to 320. Having this bicolor is really helpful and adds quite a versatility to this LED light, which I don't see in many other competitor brands. Now, if you want to change the intensity, just click it again, and you can rotate this. Now, this LED light can go all the way down to 1%, as I'm told. I'm not sure who would use it at 1%, but I guess it's nice to have it. What's also nice is that it also have a LED indicator telling how much power is left in the battery. With my Manfrotto, I didn't have any indication when it was going to die on me. And that was a really big negative that I had with the Manfrotto. What I also like about the Aperture F7 was that it had a dedicated manual on and off button. This makes a huge difference, especially where I'm coming from with the Manfrotto. The only way you could turn off the Manfrotto is turn this dial until you hear that last click. So sometimes when you use the Manfrotto, if you don't turn all the way down and you don't hear that click, and you accidentally put it in your bag without hearing that last click, you drain your battery. What I liked about the manual button on the Aperture F7 because you know when the battery's off. Now the fourth reason why I got the Aperture S7 was because it can attach different accessories. The Manfrotto LED light that I'm using currently has two cold shoe mount. One of the cold shoe mount is for a ball head joint that attaches to my lighting stand, and the other one is for my microphone. Having a second adapter that can attach an accessory, like especially a microphone, is really handy. The last thing I wanted to do is buy another adapter from my smartphone holder to make it even bigger. What I loved about the Aperture F7 is it had 3 3/8 threads. So that means I can attach 2 additional accessories, or I can attach, definitely one of them is going to be used for a microphone, and I'm probably not going to use the other one, but if you really want to get crazy, I can also attach my Manfrotto LED light to my Aperture F7 to make it even brighter. I don't know if I'm ever going to do that, probably not, but it's nice to have that option available. Now, the fifth reason why I love the Aperture F7 was because of the accessory bag that was included. When you look at a LED light for a price point below $100, having an accessory bag like this really makes a huge difference. It tells a lot about the company. It says the company really cares about its product and it really cares about its customers. Now, what you get inside the accessory bag is a USB-C cable. You also get 2 diffuser screens that get attached to your LED light. You also get a really well constructed ball-headed mount. And when I mean a really constructed, it's really well constructed. Especially when you hold it in your hand, you could tell how well this is made, and it is made with really good quality. Now the ball-headed joint could rotate 360 degrees, and I believe it could tilt from all the way back to the front about 90 degrees. So it's really versatile in my book. So what was really nice of Aperture was included was an adapter thread. Now when you look at the bottom of the ball-headed joint that was included, it can accept threads to 5/8 off the bat. With this adapter, you convert it the 5/8 to a 3/8. So that's really convenient to have in case you don't have a 5/8 thread. So it's really well thought out by Aperture. If you see me right now, I have my Manfrotto LED on my light stand, and it's about a meter away or about 3 feet away. And I don't know if you see a total difference on my face. Let me turn it off and show you. This is off. And this is on. Do you see a difference? Let me know. So this is me testing out my Aperture F7. It's at 5500 Kelvin and at 100% intensity. So if you see a huge difference in the lighting, the sun is about to set and I'm losing daylight. So I'm trying to wrap this up as quickly as possible. Let me know if you see a difference. This is the light on. This is the light off. So let me tell me you see a difference. So again, this is the light on. Now, if you found the information in this video useful and informative, hit the like button. Now, if you want to see more video content from me, hit the subscribe button. And if you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, put in the section below. Love to hear back from you guys. Until next time, peace out.